What is up, everybody? Welcome to yet another incredible Total War League Siege competitive Rome 2 Total War Siege battle. This one is going to be game 1 of Einherjar versus Igni. Jer is going to be on the attack and Igni is going to be on the defense in this one. But when I say that this was a battle that I certainly did not expect, I mean it. It was such an incredible battle. So if you guys haven't grabbed your drinks, your food, if you haven't jerked off a quick one, if you haven't called your grandmother and told her that you love her, preferably while you're jerking off a quick one, now's the time to pause the video, do whatever you guys got to do, and come back because you do not want to miss a single second of today's battle. Guys, if you like this video at all, make sure to hit that like button. If you love this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys on the battlefield. Yo, what is up, you sexy ass motherfuckers? Welcome to the next Total War League Siege battle for Season 8 Group B group stages. This battle is going to be the Einherjar versus Igni. Jar is going to be on the attack and Igni is going to be on the defense in this battle. And as you can see, we're going to have a little bit of funkiness going on in this battle with some ODK and some Roxolani going for those big points. Guys, if you guys enjoy this battle at all, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys love this battle and you want to hear more of my sexy voice, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. We are on the road to hitting 500 subscribers, you crazy bastards. Let's go ahead and get right into some of the army comps here. I'm going to go in slow-mo because it's going to start off here pretty quick, it looks like. Looking at the attackers, looking at Jar, we have got Sparta. Sparta, of course, is going to be bringing plenty of Royal Spartans. We've got some Heroes of Sparta as well, which is cool to see. A very, very cool unit indeed. Ready to kick some absolute ass. We've also got some Puriai Peltus, 2 units of those. And let's see, I see 3 units of Puriai Peltus. Do they have any more ranged? Are they all Peltus? It looks like they're only going to be bringing Peltus in today's battle. A crazy decision indeed, but one that I support. It'll be really cool to see. We're also seeing some Eastern Slingers and Eastern Archers from Armenia, the next faction in today's battle. We've also got an Eastern Giant Ballista, some Mercenary Cappadocian Cavalry, a Royal Cataphract General, as well as some Hillmen, some Axemen, and some Cartly Axemen. Looking over at the Defenders factions, we cannot see the full army compositions as of yet, but so far we've got an Odrysian kingdom with some Thracian slingers, Thracian warriors, and some spears with some Thracian bowmen in the background. And then, of course, we've got Roxolani with some step armored lancers and a ton of cavalry over here in the background. We've got step nobles, plenty of step noble lancers, royal Scythian horses as well. And then we've got some Scythian noble women over here ready to fire away and try to do as much damage as possible. But they are going to be bringing a lot of cav. We shall see if it pays off for them in the end. Looks like the first ones to be landing inside of the settlement here are going to be Sparta with some Puriai Peltus and some Royal Spartans. Sparta actually getting the charge off on the spear unit with the Royal Spartans. The spear unit is not going to stand a chance against these Royal Spartans. A very, very powerful, chunky unit indeed. These Royal Spartans should be able to chew up these spears as if they are nothing. So far, the spears have taken 13 losses and 0 kills. We've also got a unit of Puriai Peltus moved up, ready to start to break through this front line as quickly as possible. But we also have a Thracian warrior close behind, ready to charge in and switch out with these spears, try to get as much damage in as they possibly can. Looking over at the other side, we've got some Thracian warriors starting to cycle charge these Cartly Axemen, trying their best to be able to utilize their charge bonus as much as they possibly can. With their giant circular swords of death, they should be able to do some absolutely tremendous damage against these troops here. And you've got the other unit of Thracian warriors quickly charging into a group of the Royal Spartans, and they might be able to get a nice little flanking charge on some Cartly Axemen as well. But the front line has clashed. The front line has chosen and spoken, and they are going to try and get as many kills as they possibly can. Looking over at the very left-hand side, we've got a unit of Thracian bowmen getting absolutely demolished by the Eastern archers over here. They have 61 out of 120 men remaining. They are beginning to waver, and if they break, that's going to be a huge loss for the Odrysian Kingdom. A lot of their arrows are actually going to be hitting the towers. Most of their arrows aren't even going out and past this area, so this is a huge move from the archers, a huge move from some of these like Pila throwers as well. These Thracian bowmen really didn't do anything. 13 kills and are breaking with 51 out of 120 men remaining. We've got some spears over here on the side as well. We've got the Cav. The Cav has arrived. The reinforcements Rohan has sent over their new flag bearers, bearing new colors, ready to be able to cause some devastation and death on the enemy lines. We've got the Eastern Giant Ballista, 5 out of 40 men remaining, completely shattering due to the Scythian noble women. Now going to go ahead and start targeting this Royal Cataphract General, which is showing its back. Oh no! And those archers should be able to start doing some good damage. If not getting kills, getting that good HP damage. Now we've got a cavalry charge. We got a slight gap from the lines over here, getting a charge right into those Eastern Spearmen, getting a charge right into some of these lower tier units, getting into some of these slingers and or archers as well. The cavalry has found the gap and is now utilizing it to the best of their ability. Really just trying to do... Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Trying to do as much damage as they possibly can. The Armored Lancers are going to go ahead and charge right into the Hillmen over here, and the other unit of Steppe Armored Lancers are going to start to retreat. We also have a unit of Steppe Noble Lancers charging right into the front line here. We got some Hillmen trying to support the general here, as the general is just getting absolutely peppered, while the Steppe Noble Lancers do whatever they can to be able to hold the general in place, so they might be able to kill him as quickly as possible, utilizing all of their ammunition on that general. If they can get rid of it, that morale will be all but gone. Looking over at the front lines, we've got a unit of Steppe Noble Lancers attempting to protect these Thracian Slingers and the Dacian Scorpion as they fall back. It is all up to cavalry now. The Royal Spartans with 109 kills so far are trying to do what they can to be able to move past these this cavalry, but the Cav is holding strong, and these units should be able to fall back far enough to be able to start getting some more fire in on their opponents over here. We've even got some Thracian nobles on the front line, 156 out of 160 men remaining, 36 kills so far, just absolutely demolishing this unit of Axemen, and we got more and more troops landing on the walls. Over here, I do believe that the general for Armenia is dead. I don't see him anymore, so it looks like Royal Scythia was successfully able to completely demolish that general. Oh my goodness, well done, Royal Scythia. What a huge move right there. Now we've got a unit of Steppe Noble Lancers looking for the gap to get right into these Eastern Slingers, get right into some of these forces. We got some Spartan Youths starting to break, Eastern Spearmen starting to break, Persian Hoplites trying to hold over on the other side. We got lots of archer fire going into the backs of these Royal Spartans, showing their backs, not afraid of the archer fire that the attackers have brought to bear in this battle. So far, the attackers are doing an amazing job, getting a lot of kills. Royal Spartan's going to turn around to be able to try and fight all this just mass amount of Cav that has chosen to sally outside, but the Cav is going to go ahead and fall back, get across the river, and get ready to be able to get another charge off, try to get as many kills as possible. Cav doing an awesome job. 59 out of 80, 190 kills so far, 108 kills, 69 giggity out of 80. We've got 176 kills, 64 out of 80, doing an awesome job. And these archers are not letting up. They want to try and get rid of these Royal Spartans as soon as they possibly can. Odrysian Kingdom, Thracian Nobles, 74 kills, 95 men remaining. We got a unit of Thracian warriors quickly moving in to be able to try and save what's left of these nobles, because the nobles are going to be what gets them the most kills in this battle. Now we got the Thracian warriors quickly charging into this 2 units of Royal Spartans, trying to hold valiantly on this front line. They're just going to keep on cycle charging, keep on trying to do as much damage as possible. Just keep on trying to tear down these heavily armored units, what the Odrysian Kingdom is really good at. Looking over at the Pelthas kills so far, we've got 68 on these Pyrrhikais, we've got 0 on these ones, 107 on one, 39 on another. They're doing some damage. They are definitely wreaking some havoc on the troops that the attackers have brought in. Thracian warriors over here engaged with the unit of Royal Spartans. They are swinging away, swinging their giant swords, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can, holding back such reckless hate, such a large and powerful force. The cavalry on the outside is just trying to do what they can to be able to finish off the rest of the troops that are outside of the settlement. Trying to finish off this unit of Cartleys, trying to make sure that these Royal Spartans can't get back inside of the settlement. They're going to keep on cycle charging them and trying to get rid of them. That is an expensive unit, and a very powerful unit at that. If they can get rid of it, and we got a unit of Cartleys over here, actually. If they can get rid of both of these units, oh, that would be devastating for the attackers. And the fact that Armenia has already lost their general as well, their morale is going to be all but nothing. And they should be able to break a lot of their forces over here. Slingers slinging away over here, getting some kills. 47 kills so far, 53 kills so far. What are they targeting? We got Slingers targeting the Piriaikai Peltas, it looks like. Trying to target some of the more lightly armored troops. Trying to get rid of some of the Peltas that haven't used their ammo as of yet. Just trying to weaken them, get rid of some of their ammo, and just do as much damage as they possibly can. We've got the Thracian warriors as well as the Thracian nobles starting to fall back. The Spartans are just proving to be too strong. We've got 127 kills on this unit and 83 kills on this guy. 125 out of 160. We got 93 out of 160 with 127 and 83 kills. Not bad at all. Now we got the Steppe Noble Lancers quickly going in to charge into the shield wall. It may be a shield wall, but hopefully the Cav will be able to get a couple of kills here. Unfortunately for the defenders, the attackers have actually taken this tower, and the tower is going to wreak absolute havoc on their forces. Oh, the Piriaikai Peltas are able to shoot at the Steppe Noble Lancer and get a lot of kills, and it looks like Roxolani has done as much damage as they can to the forces outside of the settlement, and now they are going to retreat, fall back, and get back inside of the settlement in preparation for the upcoming battle that is going to ensue. Royal Spartans starting to neutralize this gate over here, making sure that no cav can get in from this side. We've got the Thracian Slingers firing away at these Royal Spartans, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. This would be a great target right now, too. They are showing their back. Let's see if they change their targets, but either way, they're able to get a lot of kills. Steppe Noble Lancers charging in to the Royal Spartans in Hoplite Wall, but unfortunately, they had a unit of Cartley Axemen nearby to be able to throw their Pila and just cause some absolute devastation to that cavalry. Now the Royal Spartans are starting to move up. Ooh, they've turned their backs. Get them with the stones. Get him with the stones. There we go, getting a couple of extra kills with those stones. Now we've got some archer fire going into the Thracian Slingers. Actually, the Piriaikai Peltas are going into the Slingers, just trying to stop their rain of fire. It's trying to stop them from being able to do too much damage here. And we've got a lot of ammo going into these Thracian nobles, which is a fantastic target. Nobles have no armor. Any shot that they take is guaranteed to be able to do some damage. So the fact that these archers are able to target these Thracian nobles, that's a sad sight to see for the Etruscan kingdom, and they have not noticed yet. But it looks like the attackers are at a little bit of a standstill. The defenders actually have retaken this section over here, cycling in and out with the Thracian nobles and with their spears, trying to get as many kills against the Cartley Axemen as they can. 18 kills on the Thracian nobles so far. Thracian Slingers nearby trying to help, but they are going to break against the might of the mercenary Rhodian Slings. 87 out of 120 men remaining. Now the Thracian nobles are going to charge right back into the Royals, right back into the Cartleys, and really just try to get as many kills as they can. And now the Royals are going to go and form up a shield formation, a shield wall formation, and just try to hold back these troops. We've got a unit of Cartley Axemen. Now might be the time to retreat a little bit. The Cartley Axemen are about to be able to go around. The nobles are trying to get out of there. Come on, nobles, get out of there. 95 kills so far. 137 out of 160 men remaining. The spears are going to charge right into the Cartleys and keep them from being able to fire. And it looks like the nobles are going to get the hell out of dodge. Fall back. Save yourselves. But they're going to take a lot of fire as they're retreating too. They need a run. They need a sprint. But right now, they're just at a light jog. Keep the spears. Spears need to turn around and hold back the Cartleys. The spears aren't going to survive. And the Cartleys are going to be able to catch the Thracian nobles. Oh, it's a race. It's a race. The Cartleys are going after him. Look out. Oh, the Pila. Oh, that's dirty. That's got to hurt. Now, the Thracian nobles have taken a lot of damage here, but they've also dealt a decent amount of damage. So they're going to fall back. And they're going to be able to continue to wreak absolute havoc upon their opponents. Over on this side, we've got no troops over here on the front line. We've got Thracian slingers slinging away at these Cartleys, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. 75 kills so far. And then we've got 54 over on this other unit of slingers. They are just doing as much damage as possible, and the Steppe Nobles are just cycle charging in and out, trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. Looks like the Cav has successfully finished off the troops outside of these walls, but it was not without devastation to their own troops. Yikes, you can see so many cavalry bodies on the ground here. You can see a lot of Spartans, a lot of Cartleys all on the ground as well, but the Cav definitely took a beating from that slight offensive. But luckily, the rest of the Cav is hopefully beginning to reach the gates now. Where are the gates? The gates are all the way the fuck over here, aren't they? Yikes. So yeah, the cavalry is going to start to reach the gates here sooner rather than later and be able to move back into the settlement. But they are oh, there's a gate right here. Duh! It looks like the gates have opened. So I'm assuming the cavalry have gotten back inside. But they are going to be tired. They definitely, yeah, you can hear them running. Oh, and you can see him now. Rohan is inside of the settlement, ready to be able to defend its walls from those that wish to take it. Over here, the attackers have yet again taken the offensive. We've got a unit of spears holding off against the Royal Spartans and the Cartley Axemen. We've got a unit of Thracian slingers over on the front line trying to get some kills, and now we've got a unit of Thracian warriors coming out of the woodworks, getting ready to be able to charge in and try to get as many kills as they possibly can, starting to charge right into these Cartleys, right into the Royal Spartans. They're going to charge right in and just try to get as many kills as possible, but there's going to be a lot of Pila waiting for them, so hopefully they'll be able to rack up those kills and really start to do as much damage as possible. Over on this side, we've got the Thracian slingers continuing to sling away, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. They're going to go ahead and start to retreat. It looks like we've got a mass retreat that has been called over on this side. We've got Thracian warriors, slingers, spears, all kinds of different forces starting to retreat, and the attackers are going to try to push up onto them, but to no avail. Unfortunately, these Thracian nobles... Oh, that is a sad sight to see, especially because Thracian nobles are 1,000-something gold. 24 men remaining, they have shattered, getting peppered as they run, only 7 kills. That is a really sad sight to see, because they need every single unit that they can possibly get to be able to win this battle, and losing such an expensive unit, oh no, now the archers are going to start to focus down this unit as well. Ouch, man, these guys, yeah, these guys are getting beat up right here, but they're going to go ahead and fall back, try to get across the river and start to hold over in the victory point section. Try to hold as much as they possibly can against their opponents. Luckily, it's only 2 choke points. You've got the small bridge right here, and you've got the bigger land bridge right here. So as long as they can hold both of those choke points, they're going to be sitting pretty. Looking over at what's left, I think that the defenders can definitely do this. Sparta's still got a lot of elite infantry, but a lot of them are weakened as well. Royal Spartans with 90 out of 160, Royal Spartans with 58 out of 160, 121 out of 160. We've got Heroes of Sparta with 107 out of 120. Ouch, the Scorpion is going to fall, but with 106 kills, I definitely say it got its money's worth. And then the General, 160 out of 160. We still got a fresh unit of Spartan youths, but they shouldn't pose to be too much of an issue for the Thracian warriors and the Thracian nobles. And they do still have a lot of cavalry they can cycle. This is going to be a really good composition because they're going to be able to continue to cycle the cavalry and the Odrysian Kingdom Thracian warriors over and over and over again, and it's all about that charge bonus. So they're going to be able to get a lot of kills. Thracian nobles are still trying to get out of there. 74 out of 160 men remaining. That's the issue with this water, is it just makes them so slow. We've got the unit of Pyrrhici Peltis right here. Their swords are out, so I'm just going to assume that they're out of ammo. Heroes of Sparta holding the line, trying to make sure nothing comes after them as well. They actually haven't captured this gatehouse either. The gatehouse is just neutralized. If for some reason the defenders, if the defenders had kept the unit like back here hidden, Oh, and then they snuck them around to be able to recapture this gate and sneak some cavalry in. That would have been really cool to see, and absolutely huge for the defending forces. Got a lot of fire going into these Thracian slingers, trying to keep them from being able to sling away. The Rhodians are firing away with their pebbles of destiny, oh my god, wreaking absolute havoc on these Thracian slingers. 99 out of 120 men remaining. 57 kills. We've got cavalry actually starting to charge into some of the forces as well. Charging into the heroes of Sparta, the pure Ikai Peltas, the Scythian Royal Horse. Ooh, yeah, get out of combat. Let the other one in. Step Noble Lancers are going to go in, I think. Oh, the General's going to go right back in. Scythian Royal Horses. Oh, Draco. Bonus versus cavalry. There we go. Versus a... Oh, there we go. Nice. Perfect. They had Draco going on, which is really good. I don't know how the heck they got that, but I think that's a general ability of some sort. But now the general is going to start to retreat. 15 kills, 84 kills. These cavalry are going to retreat and save themselves for a later date. Lots of archer ammo going into them as well. I wonder how much archer ammo they have left. Their range forces are going to be key to this battle, being able to take out the Odrysian Kingdom player. Because the Odrysian Kingdom doesn't have armor, they are so susceptible to ranged fire. It is insane. But if the defenders can waste enough their ranged fire and save enough of the rest of the Odrysian Kingdom's troops, then they should be able to at least do a lot of damage, if not take home the victory in today's battle. Looking over here, we got Royal Spartans, 58 out of 160 men remaining, holding the bridge, holding valiantly, making sure that nobody can go across it. We've got these slingers, slinging away, the Thracian slingers that are just going to go ahead and fall back, kind of giving the Rhodian slingers a little bit of a tease here. But those Rhodian slingers are just going to continue to wreak havoc and just try to get as many kills as they possibly can. We've got a unit of spears, Heroes of Sparta, 94 out of 120 men remaining on the other side of the water. It looks like they might be preparing to charge across. We shall see. Water, yeah, shallow water slows down all units, speed 65. And that's why a lot of the times that you see cavalry factions attack on this map, the attackers attack on this side, because if they're inside of the water, that minimizes the amount of effectiveness that the cavalry, that the attackers might bring just tremendously. I mean, 65%. Cavalry is all about their speed, their charge bonus, their ability to just ram right into people. And so the water is going to be able to minimize that so much and give the attackers a huge bonus. Over on this side, Armenia's got to be careful. They lost their general. Their morale is shot. So they're going to have to be extra careful in this battle. They're most likely going to want to send Sparta in because their morale is going to be king in this battle. And just try to make sure that you use your Pila and use your forces to the best of your ability more as a support army. Because now your morale is all but gone. Looks like they are going to go ahead and start moving up. We've got a unit of Eastern archers moving up. Some Spartan U's, Puri Ikai Peltas, just a little bit of troops at a time starting to move up. The Thracian nobles are moving up to be able to meet them. 83 out of 160 men remaining, just trying to dodge some of this ammo. I mean, these Rhodian slingers are going to be able to do a number on these nobles here. 75 out of 160, ouch. These nobles are just taking a beating from those slings, and they're going to go ahead and fall back, try to get behind some of these buildings and save themselves, because those pebbles hurt so much so that it's killing them. Now we've still got a lot of Scythian noble women. I don't know if they still have ammo, though. They do still have ammo, it looks like, which should be really good, especially if they can get some good spearside shots against Sparta. Got the Thracian slingers starting to move in. Thracian nobles charge! There we go. Going to charge right into the side of the Spartan U's. The slingers need to get out of there. We've got cavalry starting to move in. A lot of depleted cavalry going to go ahead and start to move in. Lots of fire going into the Thracian warriors. They are starting to break. 25 out of 160 men remaining. These Spartan U's are getting melted by the Thracian nobles. Thracian nobles doing what they do best and just chomping, eating away, destroying lives, doing as much damage as they can, and they do have the support of the Steppe Noble Lancers as well. Luckily, they're starting to break these Spartan U's, but that's just the first wave. We've got Cartly Axemen and Royal Spartans coming in as well. We've got cavalry just trying to cycle charge against some of these Cartlys that are moving over on the left side. But it looks like the main battle that's going on is going to be over here across the riverside on the right side if you're looking at it from the attackers, left side if you're looking at it from the defenders. And this cav is just going to keep on cycle charging. 217, 215. 251, 293. All of this cav is starting to break, but they have done whatever they can to be able to try and do as much damage as they can. Thracian warriors, 30 men remaining, 45 kills so far. Thracian slingers trying to hold the line as well. We've got the Thracian warriors working alongside some of the Thracian nobles with 214 kills, just trying to cycle in and out, back and forth, trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. We still got another unit of cavalry over here. Steppe Noble Lancers going to go ahead and charge in and try to get as many kills as possible. The general unit has moved all the way around to be able to charge into some of these Royal Spartans, try to get these cycle charges going on, try to get as many kills as they can. The general unit is going to continue to charge as well. Oh my goodness, there's so many cavalry, so much cavalry charging right now. We've got the slingers firing away into the Puriakai Peltas, which are now starting to move up. We've got anti-cavalry tactics being utilized by the general, just trying to really mitigate the effectiveness of the cavalry over here. Steppe Armored Lancers, 6 out of 80 men remaining, 101 kills, charging into the Cartleys, just trying to keep them back. We've got the Archer forces, the Scythian noblewomen. They need to move up and start getting some fire into these guys. If they still have ammo, shoot into the Royal Spartan, shoot into yeah, both 2 units of Royal Spartans. I thought there was a Heroes of Sparta right there. There it is. They need to move in and start firing into these guys. I mean, they got to use their ammo. The rest of this cavalry is going to go ahead and turn around. We've got some Cartleys, 2 units of Cartley Axemen starting to move up. Cavalry is getting ready to be able to charge right into them. Looks like the general 25 kills. Steppe Noble Lancers with 90 kills are going to go and try to charge right into these Cartley Axemen that have shield formation. Try and do as much damage as they can. Charge right into that front line, knock over as many as they can, and get as many kills as they can. But unfortunately for the defenders, the attackers have taken that gatehouse, and it's going to be able to start shooting into them with such tremendous force. Royal Spartans with 217 kills, 77 out of 160. Royal Spartans with 252 kills, 41 out of 160. These Thracian warriors are just trying to do as much damage as they possibly can. Over here, we've got cycle charging Scythian noblewomen just continuously charging in and out, trying to do as much damage as possible. The Thracian slingers are slinging away, trying to get rid of some of these heroes. Thracian nobles starting to charge into the Royal Spartans as well. The cavalry is just trying to do as much damage as it can. Now we've got the infantry starting to move in. The cavalry is going to go in as support as well, going right into that front line, which was not braced. Going to go ahead and just try to do as much damage against these heroes of Sparta as they can, while the slings sling away at the back of them. A great position for those slingers, trying to get as many kills as they possibly can. We got a unit of Eastern Archers starting to break with 141 kills. Thracian Warriors, 37 men remaining, 76 kills so far. The Thracian Nobles are starting to take fire from the Puriaikais. Ooh, they're going to get melted from them. Still got some Steppe Noble Lancers still alive, ready to charge in, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Ooh, baby. We got the Steppe Noble Lancers charging right into the Royal Spartans. Oh, not a great charge. Definitely not a great charge, but, I mean, they're just trying to do whatever they can against that shield formation. It is rough, and now the Puriaikais are going to be able to just absolutely pepper them and get so many cavalry kills in this battle as well. Still got having a couple units of troops left. The Odrysian Kingdom's just trying to do whatever they can. At this point, they're going to have to start sending the spears in. Spears are about to be engaged with the Royal Spartans. Spears are going to engage with them. Can they get a kill? The Scythian noblewomen are going to charge right into that Royal Spartan general and just try and support that spear unit as well. Here's the Sparta still having that cavalry counter tactics as well. The Steppe Noble Lancers, Royal Scythian Horse are just getting absolutely focused down by this unit of Rhodian slings, just trying to sling away and get as many cavalry kills as they can with 183 men remaining. Got a unit of Cartley Axemen close behind the Spartans, ready to be able to help support this area too. Scythian noblewomen over here in the front line trying to fight against the Royal Spartans, but they are starting to break. 112, 17 men remaining, but they are gone. These Scythian noblewomen are going to go ahead and charge right into the side of this general, just try to get any kills that they possibly can, but that general, that Royal Spartan is fresh and eager and ready to fight anything that dares to approach it. We've got 154 kills on these guys so far. Shield wall being utilized a little bit too late. The Scythian noblewomen are going to go and charge in. The next unit's going to charge in, but at least they have that shield wall, which is now up. They're going to go and try to get as many kills as they can. We got the general continuously cycle charging into that front line shield wall. 75 out of 160. We've got 71 out of 120. We've got a lot of breakage here. And it looks like we've actually got a mass breakage here, guys. And that is going to be victory for Jer on battle number 1 of this group stage battle. The general's going to do whatever it can to be able to let's follow the general and see where it goes. It's going to continue to cycle charge and try to get as many kills as it possibly can. Charging right back into, actually charging mainly into its own troops. It's going to charge right back into the front line and try to get some additional kills. A valiant effort by the defenders, but it just was not enough. They were just trying to get the points that they required to be able to win this group stage. But now in the next battle, it looks like they are going to have to give it their all to be able to try and get the points that are required. Let's go ahead and look at the kills here. Ending the replay, we have got Sparta, played by Mouse, with 1,909 kills. Rambo, playing as Royal Scythia, getting 1,832 kills. We've got Artificial getting 1,418 kills, and Grey Coast getting 1,267 kills. We've got 175, 272, 160, 233, 121, 260. We've got 116 and 183. Grey Coast, we've got 242, 111, 106. A great job indeed. We have got Armenia, 141, 141, that's too funny. 110, 164, 260, 119, 109, 69, giggity. And last but certainly not least, Rambo, 153, 112, 161, 101, 143, 294, 251, 121, 217. A great battle, guys. Again, if you like this battle replay, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you love this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and make sure you keep your pretty eyes out for that next Total War League Siege battle. Peace.